Thanks for staying with us. I'm here with my co-host today, Travis Bolin. He's a school counselor at Carthage Intermediate Center. And this is a really important topic today.
It is.
We're talking about texting and driving for teenagers, for parents, for kids watching their parents.
Yeah.
What are some tips on this?
You know, for the longest time, we've always said don't text while driving, but now we have social media to work with. And we have, Instagram, and we have Snapchat, and teens who want to take a selfie while driving and, send it to friends. And, so really we had to talk about much more than just don't text and drive. And
that's a good point.
I was going to share some stats on teen texting and driving.
Okay.
I think it's very important we talk about this because some of these stats are unbelievable. 20% believe that it impacts their driving. Can you believe that?
The rest think it's fine.
They think it's okay.
Wow.
55% say they can easily manage while they text. I don't think I can easily manage and text.
You think you can, but that's what everybody thought before they had their accident.
It triples likelihood of the collision if a teen is texting or Instagramming or taking a selfie while driving. I thought this was interesting. It takes 5 seconds to text, and when you drive that 5 seconds, you drive 200 yards. Also, 44% of teens say they would ask a driver to stop texting, and then teens are 13% of distracted driving fatalities, and then this one is heartbreaking. Car crashes are the leading cause of teen deaths. And how can we get it through to our teens? Don't text and drive, or don't Instagram and drive, or don't use social media. And every time I'm on the Living World Show, I talk about communication, and that is really the key, is communication. Share driving expectations. Maybe if you've had some close calls while texting and driving, share with them some situations you've had. So once again, always sit down with your teen and talk about texting and driving or social media.
And a lot of times they're watching you.
You're right. And I was thinking, the other day I was driving, my daughter's like, Dad, are you on your phone? You're going to be on the Living Well show, and you're looking at your phone.
Way to go, Amelia.
I know. Now, I was looking at my phone, but even looking at your phone, if you're like, oh, who's calling? And your teens are watching you. That text can really wait. And I read some studies on where parents do the most calling and texting while their teen is driving. So maybe you could say, oh, my teen is driving, I'm not going to text or call him right now. Because even answering that phone call can be, very dangerous. Also, I know on KSN there's Take the Pledge to not text and drive. And, and right here they put on the screen how you can take that pledge. And it looks very simple, but you just write what you will do while you're driving and what you won't do. And I think that'd be smart to print out and keep, on your refrigerator, keep it before, your teen and you. And also there are many, many apps that you can use so your teen won't text and drive or, get on social media. And some of those apps are AT&T Drive Mode, Lifesaver, One Tap. But I think the one that I discovered this week is if you have an iPhone, you can actually set to do not disturb while driving. And right here on the screen, you can see you go into your settings and click do not disturb. And then after you click on do not disturb, you have to turn it on. And at the bottom, it says, and after you hit do not disturb, right there it says automatically. So when you're driving, it knows you're driving. And then you click automatically. And I did that a couple of days ago, and now I can't figure out how to get it off. So now when I'm driving, it tells me I'm driving. I can't text and drive. Once again, always communicate with your teen. That communication is so important. I thought even ask, are you texting while driving? Are you Instagramming while driving? What are you doing while you're driving? So not only have that communication, but ask. And then finally, put your phone in the back seat. If your phone is ringing or you hear, I got a text, I hope your teen won't reach back and get their phone. Yeah. If it's in the back seat, it's going to be, out of their reach.
Maybe in the back trunk.
You're right. But your teen is watching what you're doing. And I was even telling you earlier, I'm more aware now when I'm driving, like, oh, I looked at my phone to see the time. Or, oh, someone's calling, I looked at the phone. Or even at a stoplight.
Yeah. Look around and see how many people are doing it. And this could be life or death. This is a serious thing that we're talking about here. But it's got to stop. And if you have an accident while texting, you're in huge trouble, huge fines, besides getting hurt or maybe not having your life. So
you're right. So very important. So not just don't text and drive, do not be on your phone at all, even social media.
Thank you. I hope that a lot of you will go to our 4stateshomepage.com and sign up and
that text can wait.
That definitely can wait. Yes. Well, thanks so much, Travis.
Thank you.
And coming up next on